Hey there guys, it's Attack on Samurai, and here's another Wi-Fi battle for you guys. So today is Memorial Day, so I hope you guys have had or are having a good Memorial Day. I'm going to be uploading this video probably Thursday or Friday, so you'll see it then. Because I've got school and stuff, studying, all that nice stuff. So this is a battle against a Twitch streamer by the name of HaydenMadeEm. So this battle, I think this was like my first battle with him. This was like around February, December. It was somewhere between then at that time. So yeah, this is a very old battle. So yeah, so let's get started. I won't remember the plays he did, but yeah. So he starts off, if I remember correctly, with his Ferrothorn, and I start off with my Jellicent. I guess thinking he'd start off with something else. So I decided to go first gold, hoping I get a burn, which I do not get a burn. I do not get the burn, unfortunately, and he goes for some Lucy, and he goes for some Lucy. So I know I can't, so I know that my Jellicent can't do anything, so I decided to switch out, right here, or, yeah, I think, like, he said switch out now. I think I switched into my Infernape here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I switched into my Infernape. He goes for some spikes, chipping my trying to chip me down. So now he switches, and I think he goes into his Politoed now. Yeah, probably expecting like a Flare Blitz or something. I decided to go for the close combat, which actually does a lot of damage. Unfortunately, it doesn't take out the Politoed, but it still like brought it down to like pretty much like low health, very low health. So now he switches, not wanting to take another close combat, and now he goes into his Azumarill. So I decided to go for another close combat. This does a nice chunk of damage, pretty much brings it like above or below half. So now I switch out, not wanting to take an Aqua Jet or a Waterfall to the face, and I'm expecting him to do that. So I decided to switch into my Jellicent wanting to do that, but he predicted me and he went for knockoff, so my Jellicent's pretty much gone now. I can't do anything with it. So now I decided to switch, go into my Sylveon here. I decided to protect, wanting to like he wanted to, I guess, like see what he was gonna do. He went, I protected him with the Waterfall. So now I go for a Hyper Voice, and I see that damage, and I'm like, oh, he's Assault Vested. So he goes for Waterfall. This does a huge chunk of damage, almost takes out my Sylveon, but luckily I live, and my Citrus pops and stuff. So nice, protect again. I guess scouting to see what else he's gonna do. He set with Aqua Jet, so I decided to switch here. I think I switched into my... yeah, I decided to switch into my Beedrill, because I don't think I can really do anything with it. So there goes the Aqua Jet. It pretty much kills my Beedrill, so no Mega Beedrill here, unfortunately. So now I decided to switch into my Infernape. I don't know why I did it at this point, because he had Aqua Jet, but I decided to go for Fake Out, trying to hopefully try and take him out, but it does not. Fake Out's not enough to take him out. But I do flinch him and stuff, so now I switch, and I think now, yeah, I go into my Donphan, wanting to try and take him out with an Ice Shard. He goes for the Aqua Jet. This does like a clean amount of damage, like it does so much to my defensive Donphan. So now he switches, and I'm going to take an Earthquake with an Ice Shard. He goes into his Politoed now. I think I go for Ice Shard here, because he was like at a slow amount of health. Yeah, I went for the Ice Shard. It does not take out the Politoed, it does like maybe 1 damage or something. 1, 2, 10, something. But yeah, it's not enough to take out the Politoed, so I decided to switch. I wanted to take a Skull, and I go into my Hydreigon. He goes for the Skull. It doesn't take out, it doesn't do a lot to Hydreigon. Hydreigon takes it very well. He decides to switch here, and I think he switches into his Scizor. Yeah, he switches into his Scizor now. I decided to go for a Dark Pulse. This does a nice amount of damage. Almost kills it with the crit. So now he Megas, and he decides to go for a Bullet Punch right here. And as you can see, or about to see, this Bullet Punch is like a mean chunk, but it doesn't like take me out. He got a crit there, so if it was a regular one, he probably wouldn't take me out. But I went for the Dark Pulse, and it takes the Scizor, so that's one Pokemon on his side down. So now he goes into this, now he switches back into his Zoom roll instead of switch. He went for the Aqua Jet. This doesn't do a lot. I mean, it did like, oh, never mind, it did a lot. It did a lot to my Donphan, especially in the rain and stuff. So now he decides to switch here. I think he switches into his Ferrothorn. Yeah, switches into his Ferrothorn here. I just had to go for an Ice Shard, trying to take out that Azumarill, but unfortunately he just dodged it. He dodged another bullet. So now his Ferrothorn is in here. It's just going to set up GlicthxCity and stuff. So I know Donphan's really useless here, so I decided to go for some last minute Stealth Rocks. He goes for the GlicthxCity. Can't really do anything about it, so my lefties activates and stuff, brought me up a little bit, but yeah, nothing I can really do with my Donphan, because he's just gonna get like pretty much all his health back. So now he switches, predicting an Earthquake. He decides to go into his Zapdos, so I'm like, well, no, so can't do anything. Again, he predicted the Earthquake. The rain ends though, so that's a good sign. That was a good sign then. So now here, he's pretty much free to go for a default here. He gets his Leech Seed health back, and also his lefty's health. So I decided to go for an Ice Shard, like try and do a little bit more. It didn't do anything. It didn't like do anything, but now he gets free default off, so my Stealth Rocks are gone, so I can't set them up anymore, which means I can't take out the I can't like chip away at his Azumarill anymore. So yeah, Donphan's pretty much useless. Leech Seed damage is pretty much just gonna take it out. So yeah, there goes Donphan. So now I get a free switch in to my I switch into my Sylveon here. He decides to go for a Discharge. It does not do enough to take me out. I decided to go for a Wish here. Wanting to Wish past this into my Hydreigon, I believe. Yeah, I believe I wanted to Wish past this to my Hydreigon. He decides to switch. I think he switches into his switches back into his Politoed, pretty much like sacking it, I guess, just because I wanted to go for Hyper Voice where he predicted Protect. So now I switch out. I go into my Hydreigon, getting my getting the Wish health up. So that was a smart play on my part for doing that. He decides to switch, and I wanted to take a hit from Hydreigon, and now he goes back into his Ferrothorn. So I decided to go for a Dark Pulse. It doesn't do a lot. I mean, it actually does a decent amount to Ferrothorn, but it doesn't like do enough. So I decided to go for another Dark Pulse, hoping I get a flinch or something. Which I do get a flinch actually. So that was, I guess, luck. That was very lucky on my part. So now he protects, pretty much trying to get his trying to get some more leftovers health back. So yeah, and I think now I'm just gonna reach seed here. I think. No wait, no. I just had to go for Dark Pulse again. Still doesn't do enough. He decides to leech seed. So yeah. So there's really like no way I can like beat this Therathorn in this game of stall or whatever. Cause now he's getting all his health back. I think I go for Dark Pulse again, hoping he'd want to go for Protect, but he did anyway. So there goes my Dark Pulse. He protects, so can't do anything against that. So I think now I switch out here. I switch out. I think now I think he goes for well, I switch into my Infernape. I guess I'm going to scare him out and stuff. He goes for spikes, so they're there to stay because my Donphan's gone, so I can't get rid of them. So that means that Infernape will be taking a heavy amount of damage after spikes and the life orb. So I said switch out. I switch into my Sylveon, pretty much sacking it because I can't do anything else with it. So there goes my Sylveon, unfortunately. So now he switches, goes into his, I think, yeah, he goes into this now, into his into the Latios. So he knows I'm Scarf, so he's gonna switch out and go into his Polytoad when he set up the rain again. I pretty much go for a Dark Pulse, and it pretty much takes out the Polytoad, so I'm like, yay, take out the Polytoad, so good. So now Polytoad's gone, which is definitely a good thing, definitely. So now Therathorn's back, so I just had to switch, go into my Infernape here. I think he pretty much protects, or I think he protects from the Leech Seed. Yeah, he went for Leech Seed, so that means Infernape will be taking. Well, it already took Spikes damage, so it's gonna be taking Leech Seed damage and also Life Orb. So pretty much Infernape is done here. Because he's just gonna protect this turn, I think. He's gonna protect, or he's gonna switch out into his Zapdos. Yeah, he protects, so can't really do anything about that. I go for the close combat, but it doesn't matter because he protected. He's getting leftovers back, so he's pretty much back to full health with after Leech Seed. So fortunately, Therathorn just like I just couldn't do anything with around the Therathorn. I just couldn't. So now he switches. I think he goes into his Zapdos now, so I can't do anything to Zapdos. Pretty much. I go for a close combat. It's gonna take Zapdos is gonna take his variable, and he does like 0 damage. So yeah, Leech Seed is gonna finally take out the Infernape, unfortunately. So yeah, can't do anything about that. There goes Leech Seed. So now my Infernape's gone. So now all I have left is my Hydreigon, and I know I can't win here because like I can't touch anything. So yeah, I pretty much forfeit, and that was the game. So that was a great game on his part. Like he's a very smart battler. Recently I've had battles with him and stuff. Like he's really good. He's a really good battler. Like a majority of the time he always beats me and stuff. But yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next Wi-Fi battle or video.